What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB, back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this one really quickly. Before I begin, I want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos. It is very much appreciated here on my end. Thank you so much once again. Now, guys, we're about 4 or 5 days removed from the fight, the welterweight fight, Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas for the WBA super title. You guys know, quick recap, you guys know Errol Spence was supposed to face off against Manny Pacquiao. He got injured and he was replaced by Yordenis Ugas. Now, a lot of us, including myself, really thought that Manny Pacquiao was going to be victorious in this fight. Even though Ugas is a skilled fighter, I still thought Manny Pacquiao had the goods to beat Yordenis Ugas. I'll put that out here right now. But a lot of us got the surprise of a lifetime when Yordenis Ugas dominated Manny Pacquiao in the fight to retain his WBA super welterweight title. I was there at the fight. A lot of people were in shock. A lot of people sitting around me, they just couldn't believe that Manny Pacquiao got dominated by Yordenis Ugas. Now, since the fight, I've been hearing a lot of speculation on why Manny Pacquiao lost this fight. And of course, we've heard the typical things. Manny Pacquiao turned old overnight. Manny Pacquiao, let's see, what's another one that I heard? Manny Pacquiao was laid off too long. He was out of the ring for too long. You guys know the last time he was in the ring, he was in the ring with Keith one-time Thurman. Just a lot of different things that we've heard since the fight. And I'm not saying those things may not contribute, they're not contributing factors, but I gotta be honest, I don't think that was the reason that Manny Pacquiao lost this fight. Now, I've been watching Manny Pacquiao leading up to this fight, training. You know, Manny Pacquiao's an open book, and I just been keeping up with him training. The things that he let us see with him running 6 and 7 miles a day, sometimes up hills, sparring, sometimes 30 rounds, you know, just all the things that he does, how fast his hands look, how fast his feet look. He looked better than some of the younger fighters out there just watching him. So I don't think that he just all of a sudden got old overnight. We know Manny Pacquiao takes great care of himself outside of the ring. He plays basketball, he eats right, he doesn't abuse his body. He's one of those throwback fighters. You know, him, Floyd Mayweather, you never really see those guys out of shape. So like I said, those factors could have been contributing, but I don't think that was the reason Manny Pacquiao lost the fight. The reason I think Manny Pacquiao lost the fight was because of the game plan that Ugas came in with in the fight. That's the reason I think Manny Pacquiao lost the fight. I saw it from the beginning. I was watching Ugas. I saw him in the earlier rounds establishing the distance with his jab. And once he got that distance down, he started doubling up on his jab, and then he would go with his right hand. He would either go to the body or hit Manny Pacquiao with a looping right shot to the head. And Manny Pacquiao didn't make proper adjustments in the ring to negate that right hand that Ugas was throwing. And then I noticed towards the mid rounds, I think he hurt Pacquiao to the body. Once he hurt Pacquiao to the body, Manny Pacquiao's legs slowed down. You know, Manny Pacquiao likes to bounce around a lot. But once you go to that body, that's going to slow a lot of that down, and I think that's what happened. And then he was open season all night for that right hand. And like I said, he just could not make the proper adjustments to get past that jab. Even when Manny would come in and throw a flurry of combinations, Ugas' defense was on point. He had his high guard up, and Manny just couldn't connect like he wanted to, and he was just getting countered all night long. I seen a few times where I thought he was going to knock Manny out. It didn't happen. I think if he would have had a little bit more power, he would have knocked Manny Pacquiao out. Ugas is a big, strong guy. He's a Cuban fighter. You guys know they have great fundamentals, and it's hard to beat a guy that's bigger, taller, rangier, who has great technical skills. And I think that was the problem that Manny Pacquiao was up against. Now, like I said, could his age and, could ring rust have played a factor? Of course it could have. But honestly, I think it was more of Ugas's game plan, Ugas's size and strength and length that made him prevail in this fight over Manny Pacquiao. So that's no slight on Manny Pacquiao. He lost the fight. It's boxing. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It doesn't diminish his star power and what he's contributed to the sport of boxing. We all know Manny Pacquiao is a legend. But like I said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Things happen. So will Manny Pacquiao return to the ring? I'm not quite sure. I don't think he will. I don't know if Freddie Roach wants him to, or even his wife. Sometimes you have to talk about things like that with your spouse and your family, and they may not want you to return. And there's rumors of him running for president in the Philippines. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. Now with Yordenis Ugas, this has pushed Yordenis Ugas up into superstardom, in my opinion. This was a legacy fight. He beat a great champion in Manny Pacquiao. So now all eyes are on Ugas. He retained the WBA super welterweight title. He said he wants to unify, of course, with Errol Spence Jr. We know Errol Spence Jr. had the eye injury, so we're going to have to wait and see how long it takes for Spence to recover and is able to train so he can go into a fight with Yordenis Ugas. So in the meantime, I think the best thing for Ugas would be to maybe have a clash with Keith One-Time Thurman. This is Keith One-Time Thurman's opportunity to get back into the mix, back into the swing of things. He wants to be in championship contention. I think he should try to go after Ugas. He wants that Errol Spence Jr. fight as well. And what better way than to try to capture the WBA super welterweight title from Yordenis Ugas. Now, I don't think it'll be an easy fight for Keith Thurman. I think he knows this after watching the way Ugas dismantled Manny Pacquiao. We know when Thurman fought Pacquiao, Pacquiao defeated Keith Thurman. So if he goes into this fight, he's definitely going to have to be on his A game. But I think this is a great opportunity for him. If he can get this opportunity, he shouldn't squander it. Time is of the essence for Keith Thurman, and he hasn't been in the ring in a long time. But you got to do what you got to do if you want to be a champion again, if you want to be on top again, if you want to be the man you were before Errol Spence got to that point. Keith Thurman was at that point before Errol Spence Jr. If you want to be at that point again, you're going to have to take chances, and I think Ugas is the perfect opportunity for Keith One-Time Thurman. But guys, that's all I got to say about that. I thought Ugas put on an excellent performance. Hats off to Manny Pacquiao. He's a legend, guys. You'll never be able to take that away from him. He's done incredible things in the sport of boxing. But you guys let me know what you think about why Manny Pacquiao lost the fight in the comment section, guys. And, be respectful. But just tell me what you think about the fight. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.